Hey guys, so in this video I want to talk about my thoughts on the whole G-Dragon marijuana scandal thing that's going on right now. I mean like obviously like there's scandals going on all the time in K-pop, but I only like to talk about the ones that I feel personally invested in, like when it's about somebody that I really love and like feel like I know on a personal level, like G-Dragon. When I first saw the news, I was like shocked. I just saw the headline like G-Dragon caught smoking marijuana, and I was like, but then I was kind of like, well, okay, like, I mean, how many like famous people haven't smoked marijuana? You know, I mean, at least like I'm thinking like in America, like famous people in America, they like, it's like someone in America who's famous. Like, let's use someone as an example. Let's say Miley Cyrus, if you guys know who that is. Let's say she's caught smoking marijuana. Everybody's just like, yeah, that crazy Miley, oh, there she goes again. Like, oh, another day in the life. You know, like, no big deal. But, like, in Korea, like, this is a huge deal. Like, things are so much more blown out of... I'm not saying that, like, it's not wrong to smoke marijuana. It is wrong. It's very bad. Do not do drugs, kids. No, they're bad, and you get addicted to them. But things in Korea are like always blown so out of proportion. Like I think of if you guys have seen my previous video about Daesung and the horrible car accident that he was involved in, this to me is sort of similar. I feel, because if we take G-Dragon for his word, for what he says that happened, if we believe what G-Dragon says, if we believe that it's true, that he did not lie, and that it was an accident, that he was in Japan and some fan was like, he was in a bathroom, there was a fan, and they were like, oh, hey, smoke this, and he was like, oh, okay, you know, I'll be polite, whatever. Took a couple puffs and was like, whoa, what is this stuff, and like threw it out. Okay, so now, you know, if that's true, which, you know, I choose to believe G-Dragon, I'll just, you know, because I don't know what happened, so I'm just going to believe what he says. It was an accident. It wasn't his fault. Just like Daesung, it wasn't his fault. It was an accident. And yet, you know, Daesung's thing is a bit more emotional. Like, I can understand why he would want to take a break from, like, the industry and from work and stuff. But, like, this whole stuff, like, about G-Dragon being blacklisted and him... all this stuff, he wasn't even charged for anything. So, like, technically he didn't actually get arrested for anything or do any, you know, like, he didn't get arrested. So, nothing's, like, official. And, like, there's all this stuff, like, you know how they're having to cancel, like, GD and Top's, like, new Japanese single. Oh, yeah, they have to do that and all this other stuff. Like, everything is getting put on hold. Like, stop the presses. G-Dragon accidentally puffed 3 puffs of a marijuana. Like, it's just, like, really, like, I'm sure that he was, like, the articles I read said that, you know, he seemed very regretful, and, like, G-Dragon's not stupid, okay? He wouldn't do something like this to screw up his music career. I mean, he is, like, an amazing, I know a lot of people think that he's overrated, but I think he is so talented, and he has so much potential, and he's just amazing. And I just feel like, you know, yeah, he's young, and, like, people make mistakes, and... you know, that's just what he did. It was a mistake. And obviously, you know, he's not going to go taking any cigarettes from some random fan in a bathroom anymore. I mean, if we're going to be mad at anybody, we should be mad at that fan. Okay? You know, stop trying to get G-Dragon high, okay? I see what you're trying to do here. So, you know, I mean, G-Dragon, I'm sure he's learned his lesson. And I just think that we should all forgive him and move on. And hopefully, like, it will be okay. And... you'll be able to promote soon, and hopefully Daesung will come back, because, guys, Big Bang is, like, my favorite group, and if anything happens to them, I might have a mental breakdown. Like, I'm not even kidding. Like, I already lost Longmin Shingi. I am not losing Big Bang, okay? Like, I'm serious right now. Like, not happening. Not happening, guys. So, you know, let me know your thoughts on the whole thing. On if you think it's way blown out of proportion, if you think it was terrible, if you think that G-Dragon should take a break, or, you know, like, should he come back? You know, what do you guys think? Let me know, because this is just my opinion. And I just had to, like, get it out there, because this was something that I was, like, really, like, following, you know, carefully and like worried about and like, you know, oh, she dragon. You know, so let me know, guys.